Good afternoon, Adrian here from Warrington in the UK. I'm going to be sharing this afternoon a video on return on investment on your marketing. Now, I've been at a meeting this morning to quite a reasonable size group, and I asked a good percentage of them people in that room, small business owners, do they actually know when they advertise what kind of return they get from their marketing on their paper advertising, magazine advertising, website advertising. And the only form of advertising return on investment, the stats information that most of the companies get, is if they do some form of manual tracking from their phone calls, because that's what it's about. It's how many phone calls are coming into your business and where them phone calls are coming from, so you can actually physically scale up on the next campaign that you do for your business, where to advertise, in what parts of the country you're in, and where to really focus and drill down. And what this portal does, this new portal that we're providing to the marketplace, it actually provides lots of features and facilities for your business to be able to market and know exactly where all your clients, potential clients and new clients, are coming from, so you can interact with them on a daily basis and focus on contacting them and obviously going to produce more sales for your business. If you don't use any form of tracking, then how do you actually physically know the return on investment on the activities that you do? So if you're placing adverts in different towns, or on your vehicles or anything like that, you don't know what people are ringing at what part of the day. And the old methods of tracking is just basically giving someone a job to do manually when they could physically be getting on with doing something else constructive in your business, and letting the tools like this portal that you can have access to do all the work for you. So just going to show you the types of things it can do and what the benefits would be for your business if you started to use marketing numbers instead of advertising, standard numbers, your telephone numbers for your business for doing your advertising. So it's very important that, so if you do advertising in magazines, you've got magazines, papers, you've got websites, billboards, so all these places, magazines, papers, websites, billboards, so when you do your advertising, if you're just going to use standard numbers, then there's no form of tracking. But if you're to use, say for instance, an area plan number, what we call an area plan number, like an 0161 number, virtual phone number, that can connect to a landline or your mobile phone or mobiles. Sorry about that. So this 0161 number is a virtual number that can connect to your landline or your mobiles. Now what that's going to physically do then, that's going to be able, that 0161 number is going to be able to give you all your missed calls from the platform, because it's a cloud-based service. It's going to give you your missed calls, time of day calls. So basically what that time of day will do, if you're getting all your calls like around about 2 o'clock, or you're getting all your calls around about 1 till 2 for instance, then you wouldn't let all your staff go for lunch, because that's probably going to be the busiest time. So you can monitor it on a weekly basis, daily, weekly and monthly basis, from the heat map as well. So we provide a heat map of all your calls, so you can actually physically track what part of the country all your calls are coming in for your business. All this is going to happen just by Smilecom supplying you with 0161 numbers. It can be any prefix, so any 01, 02 or 03 number for whatever area you want, or what area you're in. So missed calls, time of day, engaged calls. So how important is that one? So effectively it'll give you all the data from any if you've got maximum calls coming into your business and your phone system is maxing out basically, and you've got no form of queue, you might be working from home or a small business and you're doing some sales activity, then this portal will actually give you access to tell you what engaged calls, so it'll actually give you the numbers and the area where your calls have come from, so you can phone them people back just by utilising some what we call area plan numbers. You can have as many of these numbers as you want in your business as well. So missed calls, time of day, engaged calls, and it'll actually give you a graph of all your calls for the month, or your inbound calls. So it'll actually tell you all the activity going on for your inbound calls for that month. So not just 0161, you can have 0333 numbers, you can have 0871, or you can have 0844 numbers, depending on what kind of business you are. So you might be a computer business and have a technical line, for instance, that you might need an 0871 number for technical, or you might need an 0844 as well for your business as well. And these numbers you can utilise to put on, basically if you're just setting out and starting up with your company, I'd certainly advise you to take one of these numbers so you can do all the tracking activity and physically know how many people are ringing off that phone number on your vehicle, for instance. So you'll have all the stats information to know where all your phone calls are coming in from. The kind of things as well the portal will do. So if you've got standalone phone lines, you've not got a phone system in your office, you've probably got a few phone lines, and you can't transfer phone calls between each other, then what this service can actually do is just, if you check an 0161 number again, you can actually connect it to a queuing service. You can have call attendant, get that on there, call attendant, these other features. So that's just a main two, call attendant, and you can have things like round robin calls, how you want your calls to route around your office, press 1, press 2, press 3, or all your phones ringing at the same time. And all this can be accessed and have access yourself through our portal, which we can give you access to an account. So not only if you've got a couple of lines, you can actually physically transfer your phone calls between desks with this system without installing and having the cost of a phone system installed into your business. So it's just a little bit of education on, when you do some advertising, is to think about using marketing numbers, because the types of things you'll be able to do as well is basically, if you might have your business in Liverpool, London, and you might have Manchester here. So what you can do with these areas, you could take an 0161 number there, an 0151 number there, you could take an 0208 number there, and all these numbers can link back to your office. And what you're going to be able to do at the end of the month, or through the month, so you've got all these numbers, virtual numbers in all these different towns on your advertisements or magazine advertising, all come back to a central phone number in your business, and you'll be able to get all the stats information from your office of all these different areas. So you could have 5, 10, 15 campaigns going on in your business, and you'll physically know every single phone call that's coming into your business. So you'll be able to tell where you're spending your money on a daily or weekly basis, so you're not wasting valuable money that could be spent elsewhere in your business. So that's Adrian from Smilecom. That was just a little short video on inbound call solutions. If any of this is of interest, click on the link below. It's going to take you through to our website, contact page. Tell us the types of numbers you might be interested in for your type of business. You can find out a little bit more what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to connect numbers up to central to different types of offices and things like that, we can do that virtually. So you might have 2 or 3 offices and you want to link all your offices together with this kind of solution, and we can build that for you and come and see and work and sit down and just lay out how you want your calls to be distributed from the cloud for your business moving forward. And it's the best way. Cloud-based services now, it's a lot easier. There's no equipment on site for your business as well. So that's Adrian from Smilecom. Bye for now.